Hello YouTube. Today we are going to solve lead code problem number 1423, maximum points you can obtain from cards. So let's see the problem first. There are several cards arranged in a row and each card has an associated number of points. The points are given in the integer array card points. In one step you can take one card from the beginning or from the end of the row. You have to take exactly k cards. Okay. Your score is the sum of the points of the cards you have taken. Given the integer array card points and the integer k, return the maximum score you can obtain. Okay, so suppose we are given this example. Let's see. This is our card point and this is k is 5 is our value. So as you can see, we can obtain a maximum value of uh, we take this 10. Okay, sorry, not here. We take this 10. Okay, we take a 1, we take a 200. Okay, we take a 79 and we take a 80. Okay, so that will give our answer, that will give us a total value of 370. Okay, which is the answer for this problem. So we are taking 3 values from this side and 2 values from this side. Okay, so now if you see it, what we are actually doing is we are creating a like sub array which has a minimum sum and we are excluding that sub array. So for example, if k is equals to 5 and the length of this array is 8, then we need to create a maximum sum contiguous sub array which has the minimum number of value. So let's call it a window. So we should create a window of length 3 which has the minimum number of value. Okay, so this 3 has the minimum number of value because see this is obviously much greater than 3, this is obviously much greater than 3, so this has the minimum number of value. If we can find any such window which has the minimum number of value, then we can simply subtract it from the total sum in order to get our result. Okay, let's take another example. So suppose we are given this example in example 1. Then if you see this, our k is 3. Okay, but our window is how what 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so our window is 4. So if I want to take a least possible value of the window, it will be this one. Okay, because this is 4 3 7 9 and 10. Okay, if I take this, it will be obviously be greater than this because 1 is replaced by 6. Similarly, if I take this, then also it will be greater because if you see 3 7, okay, 11, that is 18 and 19, so it sums up to 19. So this is the like least value. Okay, so if I subtract from total sum this least value, we will get our answer which is equals to 12. So total sum is 22. Okay, least value is 10, so if I subtract this, we will get answer as 12. So this is how we are going to solve this problem. We can obviously use backtracking to solve this with recursion, but that will give us a time limit exceeded. Okay, because it will take 2 to the power of k time. So let's see how we can solve this with this approach. Okay, I hope you have understood the approach. Now let's code this out. Okay, so let's take a I'll declare this as card. Okay, so let's take the length of the card. Okay, now we need a window, so window will be length minus k. Okay, now we'll need a total sum. So in total sum, which will initialize to 0, we'll also need a current sum which will be initialized to 0 again, and we will have a min sum window, okay, which will also be initialized to 0. Now what we will do is we will take the sum, we will calculate the sum of windows. Okay, initial sum of windows, and then we will use the sliding window approach to calculate the rest of the sums. Okay, so let's see how we can do this. We'll take a for loop and take a current sum, and we will take window number of values in that. Okay, whatever the number of windows value, we will just add it. Okay, so I will add the point of card in that, and I will update my minimum sum with current sum. Okay, so we have initialized our variables. Now for int I equals now let's do it for now let's do the sliding window for the rest of the array. Okay, so I'll start from window since I have already calculated the sum till window. Okay, so I'll start from window and then I'll continue I less than n I plus plus. Okay, we will also need a variable start which will indicate the left half of the window. So the closing part, that is right closing part, is represented by this I, but we also need a representation of the starting point, so from start to end. So we'll take a variable this start which will indicate from where that window is beginning. Okay, so initially it is beginning from 0 and it is coming up to window, so we'll take from start to window, and now we'll continue expanding it from the right side and contracting it from the start. So we will continuously increase I, and we will increase start also in order to contract it. Okay, so let's see. So let me calculate the current sum. So current sum will be current sum, okay, minus sum of so whatever the value at start is. Okay, because we are going to remove that value in order to add another value, okay, from the end. So I'll remove card of start and I will add card of I. Okay, next what I will do is I will increment start. So let's increment start. Okay, next what I will do is I will be incremented automatically. So I will just okay, we have taken a total variable also, so we can keep calculating the total also, so that we can subtract it in the end. Okay, no need to use another for loop for that. So let's add it to the total as well. Total plus equals to card of I. Okay, now if minimum is less than sum, okay, what the sum we have calculated, sorry, if sum is less than minimum, whatever the sum we have calculated over here is less than minimum, then that will be our new minimum. So let us assign minimum to that, and we have it. Okay, now minimum equals to sum. So it looks like what we have calculated the minimum window of whatever the sum we have required. So let us return it. So by returning, what we have to do is total minus min sum. Okay, not min, yeah, it is min sum. So let us see min sum. Here also I'll replace min with min sum. Okay, so this looks good. Let's try to run this code and see. Okay, missing a semicolon here. If sum is less than min sum, then min sum equal to sum. Okay, sum, this should be current sum again. So this should be current sum. I hope this runs. So yeah, it is getting accepted. Now let's see this example with k equals to 5, which we initially ran. So this is also getting accepted. Let's submit the code. So the code is also getting accepted with 100% of accuracy, fastness. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please mention it in the comment section. Thank you.